Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TV Holic.
My name is Mimi and I'm a TV Holic.
So we're doing episode 1 of Singles Inferno. We have a lot to say.
Yeah, it's a goodie. Watch it, guys. Watch it.
So I basically don't like the new island. I was hoping, because I've been trying to lobby for the old island from season 1 and season 2 to come back, but I guess to no avail. That was to no avail. And then
I don't think it's terrible.
This is
the beach is nice.
Yeah, it's not as bad as last year's one or the year before, but also it's giving like Jurassic Park vibes for some reason to me. What do you think?
Oh no, I didn't think about that. But like even like the kitchen and stuff, I think is nicer this time compared to last.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't even remember the kitchen. They didn't even have a kitchen last time. I feel like it was like everything was outdoors.
No, it was just it was a shack.
I feel like the kitchen was like a dumpster. You know, one of those trash can. Like
yeah, it was horrible.
I
love how clean everything is, and I especially like you said, the dining area and the kitchen area. It gives like really like homey, like sanitary, clean vibes this season.
Yeah. So basically, I don't. You know, in the beginning they show like clips of what's going to happen, and then the hosts comment on that as well.
I don't watch that. No, I don't.
No,
watch
I don't
that.
watch it. I don't watch it. But then I stop at where the hosts start, because the hosts talk first before it actually starts. So they're like, "Oh, we're back for another season."
Yeah, you're right. I stop it at that.
They're back, and they're getting excited about that, and it's all the same hosts from last time.
Yeah,
there's 5 of them. Isn't
there?
Good.
I'm happy with
that. The 2 girls and the 3 guys.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that. But you know, that host, one of the hosts was like really keen to like say in the beginning, like, "Oh, a lot of people apparently have said about the previous seasons that some of the stuff is scripted," but he was like, it's really amazing that no, it's actually true that it's not scripted, like a lot of the stuff that they say their bios. So when they come in, they literally say what they want to say. So he was emphasizing that. So there must have been some back chat about how the producers told them what to say.
Yeah, because they mentioned that quite a few times in this episode.
And we get into it.
Yeah, so I just want to say all the guys look totally shredded.
I think this is the best looking cast.
Yeah, I think they just keep picking like supermodel like people these days, like really like gym bros and things like that.
Yeah, it's not I don't know if it's a true reflection of. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Is Korea? I mean, obviously, a lot of stuff coming out of Korea right now, TV wise, like physical Asian. So there's a lot of like emphasis on like health, and I don't know if that's like a general Korean thing, or is that a representation of the average Korean male?
No, of course not. Because when we see Love Island, it's not accurate representation of people in the UK.
True.
Or of America.
What about
they always pick the TV. For reality TV, they always pick the best looking people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we start off, and then the first person that comes in is Hyun-jae. So I'll be honest, like this guy, I don't know if because he came in first, but he was, by the end of this episode, he was so unmemorable. I couldn't remember who he was. But most of the guys are...
Oh yeah, is he the one that was wearing the pink shirt?
Yeah. So he came in first, and he just talks about how sporty he is. And to be fair, that's a common theme with all the guys. They all just say they're sporty, don't they? They're like, oh, fitness. I mean, you can tell, obviously, with their bodies and stuff. So Hyun-jae comes in first. He talks about how he's sporty. Then Seung-il comes in. And I remember him because he's like got the earring and he's got like the joint ears. You know, like he doesn't have he's got the earlobes joint. What was it called? Attached earlobes.
Oh yeah. And is he the one with that massive crop of hair that I thought was a wig?
No. Maybe. Who's got a massive crop of hair?
I don't think
but someone else commented about his hair, one of the hosts. And but I didn't realise his hair was that. I didn't think anything about his hair.
Like you can't see that. You can't see the parting or anything. You can't see any kind of parting.
I never noticed anything specific about his hair, but
it looked like it was gelled up a bit.
Yeah, but he also talks about how he's like sporty and they all talk about how competitive they are. Then Hee-sun comes in.
Yeah.
And what she talks about is that she's like the really tall one, and she used to be a cheerleader at school.
Yeah.
Then the big guy, the wedge guy Hyun-woo comes in. So he's like the one that is like the most beefed up with them all, you know, the one with the finger. He hurt himself or something, and they were eating.
He's a big guy. He's a big
He's the
guy.
big guy.
That's what I
Yeah.
call him, the big guy.
Then Go-eun comes in, the short hair girl, pixie cut kind of thing.
Yeah, I thought she was like initially when they first started that she was the prettiest out of all of them. In the in the first initial group of people that coming
she was
in.
like talking about how she's like her favorite thing is her nose. And she is, I mean, I didn't think the guys would like her because she has short hair. I don't know why in my head I was like, they all like the girls that are girly with the long hair and flowy hair and stuff. So I didn't think she would do well.
Girly girl.
I thought she would be like rolled out, like she wouldn't have a chance.
Oh, you thought she was too edgy?
Yeah, I didn't think she'd have a chance.
But season 3, everyone liked Hye-sun, and she had short hair, remember? And she ended up with Gwani. Everyone thought she
I don't
was
think
very
everyone
bubbly
liked her though.
Yeah, quite a lot of the guys liked her.
Really? Okay. Well, okay, so that was Go-on. And then okay, so Jae-jin, he is the one with the hands behind his back, the old man who comes across as an old man.
Oh yeah.
Well,
that's an old man
what?
thing
When I saw his
sure.
bio, he came across as a bit like crazy just from the bio.
He's very alternative.
Like something about like the way he looks, like he could be like the, you know, we watch all these all these programs, these scripted programs in on Korean TV.
Korean one.
He feels like he could be typecast as like the crazy person, like the stalker kind of person.
Oh yeah.
But he does have a really nice smile. I did notice that when he smiles, it's like quite animated, it's a nice smile. But he obviously came in and everyone noticed him straight away because he had his hands behind his back. He's very like, he's got the curve in his spine. So I did feel like he was maybe like artsy a little bit from that. That was what the impression gave me, because he's very hunched when he walks. So normally people like that, they're like the people that are flowy with their bodies. So that's what I just had that impression straight away. Because obviously we don't know what any of these people do at this point, right? We have no idea of their jobs.
We'll get into that in a second.
Ye-jin is the little girl. She's like the small girl, and she was all about eye contact. I just have to give eye contact, and then I get the guy. You know, there's always an eye contact girl. In these programs.
Is she the one that was wearing that dress with the flowers on it? That white dress and it had flowers.
I literally can't. I can't remember many outfits, I'll be honest.
Okay.
I think she was wearing like a haltered dress, like it was like a, you know, around the neck, like. Then Sung-min is the baby face boy, which is what I noticed straight away. He had a baby face.
Sung-min. Damn it, we should just watch this, recap this as soon as we watched it.
I did it. Yeah, Sung-min is the. It's not that. It's the names. It's not easy for us to like, because the names are not like names that we're used to. So it becomes difficult. But Sung-min is the babyface boy, who Minji like she said he's babyface. So
Minji's the track athlete girl.
That she went on Paradise, you know, like
Sung-min. Okay.
So and then Minji comes in. She's the last one, and she's the track athlete.
She's the track athlete.
But she says like I'm really like I'm really obsessive. Like when I like someone, I'm like banging on their door, like kind of person. Like let me in, kind of person.
And we can see that as the episode progresses.
Yeah, even in episode
she's
2.
A track star, and she's like, I feel like she's really down to earth.
Yeah, but when
I think that's what attracts a lot of the guys to her.
Yeah, she is really like open and down to earth, open book type of person. That's why a lot of the guys like her.
Not calculated.
Straight away, Seung-il was like flirting with her. She sat next to Seung-il, the guy with her ear piercing, and he was like trying to talk to her and flirting with her and stuff a little bit. So, which is new. Like, you know, every season Singles Inferno, they're really like cautious and they're really like being very respectful to each other. They don't talk to each other. But in this one, I felt like there was quite a bit of like chat between them, the contestants, when they were sat there.
Yeah.
More the guys.
And in the
Yeah.
beginning of the episode, when when we skip past the what's going to happen in the season, and then they have the host talking, they also said that that this season there's a lot of like people like lying on top of each other in beds and things like that. They were saying not lying on top of each other, like next to each other, like half naked in beds and things like that. So they were like we've never had this before. They were like a bit shocked.
Yeah.
I'm sure you didn't see that bit.
So then they went.
I also thought that she was going to be, because she looked like a real bee, yeah.
Who?
She had that like when they were showing her like being an athlete and stuff,
Minji.
and like yeah, Minji. I thought she would like be a real bee, but she's like really nice, and
Oh, I never had that.
I feel like she's a bit too direct, like when it comes to like later situations.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Cooking. So then they go and cook. They go to the kitchen, and like this food, I don't know how they survive on this, like carrots and tuna cans. Like, oh, and no one wants to be eating tuna when you're trying to like talk to someone romantically.
Oh yeah, that's so gross. Ugh.
Like, you don't want fish breath.
With the tuna breath.
Do you want fish breath?
Look at I think you're cute.
But they're like
tuna,
really
tuna,
excited.
tuna.
Is it like a thing? Like they're like, oh my god. One of them was eating and was like, this is so good out of the can, and I was like, you're crazy. Like, that's not the thing. That's not the one.
You can smell tuna from a mile away. Okay.
Yeah.
So
they're all cooking, and then the thing is, the notable thing is that Jae-jin is like walking around, and he says that, and like he's not helping, but apparently he's allergic to carrots. But can you not like see them or look at them or touch them? I thought it's like you can't eat them. I don't know.
I just don't think he wanted to do anything, and he just used that as an excuse.
I think it was part of his game plan. I think he's like quite smart, and I think he was trying to be aloof, and I think it worked. A lot of the girls were like, he's a bad boy.
He's interesting.
He's a bad,
and he's different.
Yeah, I think it really did work.
But the host kept saying that he looks like he might be royalty.
Yeah, what?
As in, like Korean royalty, meaning like the chaebols.
I'm sorry. Some of the things that the host
billionaire families.
I don't understand. Like they were like, the royalty thing I don't get. I think that's like something specific.
No, I just explained that to you. They're basically trying to say that he's a chaebol, and chaebols are like the big families, the big billionaire families.
But why did they think that? Is that because he's an elite? Like he
Samsung family?
Is it because he didn't want to
help? SK Group.
Why do they think that about him?
So no, I just how they just don't do nothing. Like the people the kids that are born into that don't do nothing. They just have like all their servant people do everything for them. Yeah, they'd have like people do everything for them. So like he obviously doesn't know that he should be like pitching in or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And he's never done anything like that before. Probably they think.
Yeah.
That's what he's just giving off that air, like as in like he just like he can't do like domestic work or you know what I mean.
I think he was just trying to stand out and like, but from that moment when he was doing that and the girls were looking, I knew straight away that he was going to be the most popular one, and I knew from the way Minji came in, she was going to be the most popular one. I knew it straight away.
Yeah. Because it's the confidence.
Yeah.
But you are naturally confident if you're an athlete, like. You know what I mean? Most athletes are naturally confident.
And the host kept on saying like it's such a pro move, like a pro.
Yeah,
that was like weird things that they say. It just cracks me up. It's so funny. I mean, it's weird to us, but it's not obviously culturally.
Yeah, because it's like in their culture that's like normal.
Yeah,
to say like phrases
like they can't say things like F boy and stuff. And it will never come out of their mouth like things like that. They'll have their version. Not that pro means that, but I'm just saying he's like I don't know. He's seasoned. We'd say like he's I don't know. Yeah. So basically, then they have to do the voice comes on, loop, and it's like it's time to pick the most popular contestant or whatever, and they all have to pick.
That was so quick, but I was shocked that it happened so quickly. They didn't even talk; they were just helping each other like quickly to get the food ready and eat.
First impression, yeah. But it's because they wanted to bring those other people in, so they had to get rid of some. Yeah. So it's just because of that.
But I like the way they did. That's what I really liked, that they brought in these people like straight away, because normally in past seasons these people don't have any time to they never get picked for anything and no one ever likes them because they always join too late. And I love that the fact that they just put them in straight away.
But they will bring other people in later still.
Maybe
because last season they had like about 20 people. They had 2 different islands, so they was never going to finish off like this because there were only like 8 of them. It's too few people. So
Yeah.
basically, so Minji gets picked as the most popular, so she gets to pick who she wants to go to paradise with, and she picks Sung-min because she likes babyface and that's her type. And
Okay.
the guy that's most popular, that all the girls like, is Jae-jin, and he decides to pick the eye contact cute little girl.
Yeah. Oh, what did you think of when Jae-jin was like walking around the campsite when they first got there, and when he deciding where to sit?
Oh,
That was a
that was
power
so
move that he
weird.
did there as well. That was a power move he made
Yeah,
there.
but
Like,
it's also
oh,
I'm
I'm just
going to
like
notice.
feeling about,
Yeah, it's getting the
huh?
girls to like get you in your mind, like, oh, why did he do that? Like, the more you
Mm,
think about someone, the more you start to think that I
yeah,
like the person. Like girls like to play games
yeah.
with
He's coming
themselves.
across very
They're like, there's
calculated.
a reason why I
Yeah.
keep thinking about him. I want to get to know him more. I want to know what he does. Like, he's so
Yes.
interesting. I got to go to paradise with him. So he is like, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Um,
Strategic
so he picked, yeah. So
strategy.
they ended up going paradise, but like you can tell that he's very comfortable. Like as soon as he took
Yeah,
the
with
hand of the
himself.
guy, like the way he talks, like when they were going up the hill to paradise and stuff, he was like, "Do you want me to take that from you?" Like he does know what he's doing.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I think that's because he's a dancer and like everything is very like fluid for him. Like he's very like moves fluidly and
Yeah.
everything. And yeah. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second.
So they go to paradise. I like the paradise. It's a new place, right? This
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
best.
I forgot what the name of the hotel.
Inspire.
Yeah, I forgot. What was it called?
Inspire. I think it's the name of
Inspire.
the
Oh,
hotel.
so
That
it
was
must
what
be
it.
Inspire Chain.
So
I think that's the hotel chain
but
name.
I really like that paradise. It was nice. They had a bar and everything.
Yeah, it was really nice. It
And
was
it
really
was
nice.
like really funny how like again he was acting really cool because he was like they had a spread of food, Jae-jin and what is her name?
Uh, I want to say Go-eun. That's the only person I can see in my face, but she's the one with short hair.
Yeah,
What
Ye-jin.
is her
Ye-jin.
name?
So
Ye-jin.
Jae-jin and Jae-jin. Oh God,
Jae-jin.
that's tongue twister.
That's a tongue
Jae-jin and
twister. That's a tongue
Ye-jin.
twister there.
They when they got there was a food spread, and then he was like, "Oh, I made this for you," and then he went and said, "I made this sandwich." He was like flirting. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
He was so again. He was like
yeah.
playing around a little bit with her.
So, but that was some lame game there.
No, I know,
That was
but
some
not in
lame
the
game.
previous seasons. It's never been like that. It's always been like really, you have the food first. Oh, what should I? It's never been like, like I'm just chatting to my friend kind of thing. Like let's like play, like let's.
Yeah, because they're younger. They're much now. Every year they get young. They're like younger and younger generation. Yeah,
I
so
don't know.
as
I don't
in
think
they're
so.
like more free. I think it is. I think they were
From what
like
their ages
they
are, then
everyone like first season. I think everyone was afraid to be themselves a bit more. Like and then it kind of like got easier and easier.
and I think
You know what I mean?
the audience want more as well. Like I don't think
Yeah,
the
yeah.
audience are happy with just being like so like oh we're gonna be really respectful. I think they're probably like let's
Yeah, but
do a
I
bit
like
more.
that factor. I like that. It makes it very endearing, the show, to me. Like, as in, it's very like sweet and safe, like to watch kind of thing. It's not like Love Island, like ugh,
No,
like
I think they
grossness.
do still have they are respectful, but it's just like you can how the thing is again, it comes down to in 10 days, how will you get if you're so respectful for the 10 days, you can't get to
Yeah,
know
yeah, you're
someone.
right.
So I think they do need to
Yeah,
be a little bit more casual, as they say, and get to the point a little bit quicker so that they can find their person. So
yeah.
they do that. So then they have that little spread, and then on the other side, Minji and Sungmin, the babyface one, they sit down to eat, and she decides to cut up the
Wait, can
food.
we?
She treats him like she is the kind of person that takes charge. She starts cutting up the meat, and
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
that a thing? Because I noticed that in all of the seasons, like I'm going to cut up the meat for you, and they really
Oh,
are
yeah,
like, yay,
yeah, because it's no, it's showing like that you have
that you're
no,
caring.
normally the guy does it for the girl, but yeah, that you're caring and that you're like you care about like as in you're putting extra effort in for them. You know what I mean? For a person, and that you do things like that,
Yeah.
those small gestures for people that you care about,
Okay, yeah. Because I
and
don't
so you're
want
showing that
someone
you
to
care.
cut up my food for me. I can feel like I'm a baby.
Okay,
Like,
you're a different person,
but
and you live in a different land. You live in a different
no,
land, okay?
but like
You
I
live in
think
the
it's like a
West.
Western
You live in the
versus
West, and no
like
one does that.
Asia. I think
No
it's.
one does that
Do
here.
you want someone to cut up your food and then put it in front of you?
No, but no one does that here. That's why it's not normal for us. Okay.
Yeah. So
I think it is normal in their
anyway,
culture.
but she does that. So she's like catering to him. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, and I think personally that she's laying it on way too thick, and she's
Yeah.
like too direct, and it's too much, and he can't handle it.
Yeah. He was
And
overwhelmed.
to
He didn't
reveal
like
that,
it.
yeah, Yeah, and also I don't think he was attracted to her in the first place.
No, he wasn't. He didn't pick her, so.
Yeah. But we'll get to that. But I just feel like he is like I feel like she's too good for him as well. And then he's just like, oh yeah, like
No,
she
she just
likes
needs a
me,
stronger
so but I'm not into
personality.
her.
He's too
Yeah.
soft, and she's a bit too headstrong.
I don't think he's too soft. I think he's just acting that way because he doesn't
Yeah,
care.
that's
Like he
true.
doesn't care.
And
He's
she
not
kept
into her.
saying like, "Oh, I really like you. Like, I really like your face." And he was like, "Oh, I'm getting embarrassed."
Yeah,
Like, he would never
but
say anything back to. He wasn't saying anything complimentary back to her, which is like, that's obvious. That in itself, it's like telling you something. Like, um,
she's not noticing that he's not reciprocating anything, basically.
in that
What she's
moment,
saying.
I don't think she is, but I think later on she kind of moves on. But he is. They're both 29,
Yeah.
and
They don't look it at all. They look much younger.
yeah. Well, it's all that
Yeah.
Korean beauty, you know, with all those. It says face
Yeah.
masks,
The
the
K beauty
mask
product.
that they do at night.
Yeah.
um, so he is in.
Skincare, their skincare goals.
Yeah,
Their skincare goals, basically.
she's a track athlete. He's a optician.
Optician. Now, he's got a really boring job and she's got a really cool job.
Oh my god! When they
Okay.
did his bio, like showing him, like he looked dull.
Yeah. And then he was like, yeah, I make glasses. Like, oh my God. And he was thinking he's like so great because this girl's into him and
But
he's not
I
really into
think
her.
in
So I
Asia,
was like, she's too good for
I think
him.
in Asia it's like a well respected job because it's like a lifestyle for most people wear contact lenses or glasses in Asia. It's like 90% of
Yeah,
the
but
population.
also
So I think it's well
yeah,
respected.
but I also,
So that's what she said.
yeah, I found out that opticians, they are like, it's really, really, the glasses are really cheap. You can get glasses for like £20, like really good
Yeah,
lenses, and they make them within half an hour for you,
yeah. They have labs
right
on the
there.
site.
The opticians make, yeah, so the opticians, they make the actual glasses,
Yeah, it's
and
different.
it's done
Like
within half an
opticians are
hour.
different depending on where you go.
Crazy.
Um,
Anyway, so I just want to talk about the dancer guy. So he seems like put off by the fact that the announcer girl wants to um take like she wants like this guy like
oh
the
god,
guy that she's dating to take her on date like every day basically at the start of their relationship,
she wants to
and I
see them
don't think
every
she
day, and she wants someone
yeah
to she wants to be the center of like their universe kind of thing.
yeah I don't think she likes him either, because when she found out about
She does.
um that he's younger than her,
Oh yeah, that put her off straight
she
away.
was really put off, and then she was also put off by the fact that he's like yeah that he's younger, and that she just kept like making like when she wants someone that's just going to take her on dates every day, like he didn't really reciprocate that, so
No,
she
I
didn't
think he
like
knew
that
straight
either,
away. He called it
and
out.
she just started to get it.
He called it out straight away. Like
She
when
said,
she said that, when he said that his age, he was younger. She went weird straight
mm,
away, and he said, "I think you're acting weird. Is it because of the age thing?" So he called it out straight away,
yeah, yeah,
and she was like, "No, no, no, I'm not." He was like, "I can tell from your face, basically, that you're like not very happy about it." But he was like, "To me, age is not like a big deal," and she was trying to pretend
yeah.
like it wasn't. But then I
But she'd
think, and
already
then
got
she
the ick.
intentionally knows that. I think he wouldn't be the type of guy that would like want to see her every day and do that. No guy would. She must know that that's off-putting. I don't know if she's trying to put him off
But I love
intentionally.
that. Yeah, I like how they showed that his like dancing stuff looked really cool and interesting, and the way he's walking around
So
like
cool.
and doing his like dance moves and
He looks
stuff,
so
like,
cool.
and
He looks very
he's
good.
totally ripped. He's really, really ripped, but he's really, really skinny
But he's really good.
and really ripped.
Do you know why I said the thing
Yeah,
about
yeah,
his
yeah.
clothes when he was like he was standing like this hunched and like it's like his clothes are hanging off him? It reminds me of like Channing Tatum when he was dancing and he was like and his
Oh
clothes all
yes, yes,
hanging off.
yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a very dancer
Like,
look.
like that.
Because before I knew that he was a dancer, I thought that there was something really strange about him, and like either he was like a homeless boy that they picked off the street, or like there's something because dancer
Red
clothes can
herring.
either look like homeless, yeah, but yeah, either you can look like homeless if you're a dancer, or you can look
I'm
like
dying.
like other kind of things. Yeah, but
I
something's
no,
odd. There's something odd.
he is I do
Not like the homeless
I
woman from My
oh
Demon.
yeah.
Not like with the bright yellow
Yeah.
teeth.
I think he's coming across in this date as quite well. And she looks worse. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, she looks really like I want it my way, and if I can't get it my way,
Yeah.
then I hate you.
And she
kind of
was like,
thing.
she was saying
It's
constantly,
because she got the it.
yeah, she was saying that like I don't think our humor is similar, and you know, like things like when they were in the pool in.
Hello? No. Yeah, we're back. We're back. No. Hello? Keep it steady. Just don't move the phone around. Speak. Speak. Can you speak? Can you
Yeah, sorry,
speak?
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, he was saying things like, "Oh, look at those balloon, that sculpture over there. What do you think it means and stuff?" And she was like, "I'm not into this." Like, he's like obviously very creative, and his mind is like different. So I think they
Yeah.
just don't gel, they don't mix.
Yeah. I really thought all the guys would pick like Go-eun. I think because you keep touching
Yeah, sorry.
that, it keeps going, so don't touch the phone. Go-eun and I thought they'd go for her because of the short hair, like I said, and because of the dress. It was really pretty. Remember she had that lilac dress, kind of boob tube lilac dress with like the frills at the bottom. It was kind of long and frilly, like very like flowy, like a Spanish kind of dress, but it was like lilac.
Yeah.
Like a flamenco dancer dress kind of thing. And then I thought she was like really strikingly pretty, and I was totally shocked that people didn't pick her. And I also noticed about like I said about the Seung-il. He had that thick head of like crop of hair, and it looked like a wig to me. I think they said that as
Yeah,
well.
I never
You know, the
noticed his
comment.
hair. Oh, by the way, we
Just
forgot to say
noticed
that
her.
Ye-jin is a freelance announcer, whatever that means.
Oh yeah, she's an announcer. I know what that means. That she does like, you know, announcements like maybe like in store announcements or like TV announcements or something like that.
I didn't know that was a job.
It's because I watched a Korean show and it had like this girl wanted to be an announcer. That's why I know. Um, a scripted show. And the guy in pink, like I said before, he looks like remember the guy in pink that you said the first guy that came on? He looks like Minu from season 3. Do you remember Minu?
No, I can't
The
remember
quiet
anyone.
guy. You remember the quiet guy and that girl, I forgot her name.
No, I won't be able
She
to
was like
remember.
a beauty queen. She liked him, and also that other girl liked him too. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. I've lost everyone's names. This is why we have to recap this straight after watching it. I
No,
think
but
we
your
should just
recap,
watch it
you're
the
trying
night
to remember
before.
people from season 3. And no
I
chance.
know.
No chance.
Okay.
That was it basically,
And we
right?
talked
And
about the
then
hotel
right at
already.
the end, they were like, "Oh, I guess it's finished now. Should we get up?" And then everyone starts looking because they can see from the distance.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, hang on. Before that, I like the bedrooms as well. The bedrooms are better than last year.
Everything's better
Do
than
you want
last
to talk
year.
about that? Yeah, but last year the bedrooms were those corrugated shipping container bedrooms.
Oh, yes.
And this year it's upgraded to like these kind of cabin things, cute little cabins.
But they
But we
haven't
still haven't seen what it looks like from the outside.
but they haven't got to that yet because that's episode they haven't got to the rooms yet because this is episode 1.
And
They're not in the rooms yet.
yeah, I just want to mention it.
Yeah.
But and then now they've got everyone's in one bedroom,
Yeah.
which I like as well because before they separated the girls into two different
Oh
bedrooms.
yeah.
Like last season and the season before, and they didn't really show much of Paradise in this episode. I just want to note, and hopefully they'll start to show more of like Paradise in like subsequent episodes.
I think they do because they do a lot of when they cut the way they film this. They do because I came across this in the second episode where like I'm like, oh, they just cut out all those people, those dates, but they use it as a tool to like go back. So when they say something, they're like, oh, we didn't get on
But
well
we'll
in
talk about that in
Paradise.
episode 2.
No, I know, but I'm saying they'll say things like we didn't get along well in Paradise, and then they'll cut to their scenes in Paradise later. When they're talking. Yeah.
So I just feel like there was a lot of friendly kind of vibes in Paradise, and there was like neither of the couples are like meant for each other.
You can't tell that on the first day, but anyway.
No, do you think? Wait, you don't think Jae-jin and Ye-jin are meant for each other? Yeah, they're not compatible.
But then no one is in the first date. It's the first.
Yeah, no, but there have been other couples that were compatible on the first date. Remember that painted that artist girl and that accountant guy?
Yeah, but they also went their separate ways and then
they
came back to each other. So you don't know.
No, they didn't go their separate ways.
Oh, okay, I know, but like it's
other.
an anomaly for just your first impression to be the person you like. You're basing on appearance.
Yeah.
So you're at the end, they basically
The cliffhanger. We're going to talk about. It was a good cliffhanger at the end.
yeah. So the
Basically,
cliffhanger
that's
at
what
the
you're
end was
thinking
that they started to see people coming in. We couldn't see their faces. So the next episode will be
Yeah.
that.
So that was exciting for us to
Yeah,
see that.
it was very exciting.
And yeah, I was so excited and I couldn't wait to watch the next episode. That's why I messaged Mimi and I was like, I have to watch episode 2 now. And we're going to have to do episode 2 because I was excited to watch it. But I think our whole problem is that we have to recap this like the day after because everything's fresh in our head and we can't remember anything because we can't put a name to a face
I can.
in our minds. Like we're talking about, well, I can't because when did you watch it?
I watched it over the weekend.
I watched it over the weekend too, but I've lost everyone's names.
No, but you didn't write notes on this one. I wrote notes on this, so
yeah, but still, I can't match the names to the faces in my mind. Okay. Anyway, so that was the pod, and also could you subscribe to our YouTube channel? We're on YouTube. Subscribe to all our social media. We're not doing anything on there right now, but subscribe. And also give us 5 stars for the podcast episode because we really need the ratings, and we thank you all.
Yeah.
And we'll be back with episode 2, which we're gonna record right now. Bye. Bye.